I don't know how to start this. What was the impetus for the Sword and Sworcery EP?
Well, we were all playing this Zynga social game, and we thought, man, those guys make a lot of bank. What we should really do is clone it, but then just change it enough that we're not infringing anything legally.
And then monetize.
And then just monetize, gamify, and monetize some more.
How long has Super Brothers existed?
I registered the company in 2003 with the idea of making pixel stuff with music on Apple devices. The iPod had just come out, the old brick version. But it seemed like that was the right size, and it seemed like Apple had kind of the right idea. And then years later, the iPhone came out, and it seemed like that might be the kind of right form factor, the right kind of input, all that kind of stuff. And it reaches an audience that doesn't buy dedicated game consoles, so it reaches kind of a broader population, which seemed really nice.
I take it then you all have been playing games for since you were children.
I started out on the VIC-20.
Wow.
And then the Commodore 64.
Nice.
And then NES and all the rest of that stuff since then. And I really treasure those early games. There was something really pioneering and kind of abstract and amazing about them. And ours is much more gentle and accessible, but hopefully it still has some of that kind of mystery and kind of sense of discovery that the older games had. It's the aesthetics of a game that are most interesting to me. The mechanics are interesting depending on how they fit into the concept, but I've always been just really attracted to how it looks and how it sounds and what that kind of adds up to actually meaning.
Seems influenced by so many different things that it's not important to pick anything out, but I do like how it starts with the archetype in a room, and it's a very strange sort of surreal narrative that begins to unfold. It reminded me of some of David Lynch films. I really like how Lynch's movies, oftentimes the narrative is happening in a dream, but the dream is almost real enough. It's like, is this just weird, or is this supposed to be fake?
I mean, I really like his work, and I think I saw Lost Highway in '97 that made a big impact. But I think one of the things I really like about what he does is there's this mood that he's able to create. There's sort of like this this audiovisual alchemy in some scenes that's like, it's way more powerful in his films than it is in other films. And I think that's that audiovisual alchemy that we were mostly going for. I mean, Jim makes this music, and I'm trying to wrap the art around it and kind of get something across that the music is getting across. And then the game is sort of the way that unfolds. That's sort of like the mechanic that lets you roll through it. That was our idea, basically, is like, let's try to figure out how to just get the music and the concept and the graphics to just feel like they're one thing.
Side A being the whatever non-dream side, and side B being the dream side. They're almost not mirror images, but they're similar enough to one another where when something strange happens, it stands out.
There's an inherent connection between the two that you can feel and touch. It's not far enough away that they feel like two separate games or two separate parts of a game. I think they really feel like just two pieces of the same puzzle.
Right.